Opens up on Dirk Nowitzki. Nowitzki takes it inside, rebounded by Marion.
That's what I think we're going to...
I think one thing to watch here with Dallas is how close Nowitzki catches that ball to the basket. Josh Howard with a little pull-up.
Horn was really ineffective the last couple of games. Avery Johnson was looking for more offensive production.
That he hit.
And hit three big ones in that. But Jop has been a guy who's been very...
Nash on the run. He has Marion ahead of the field. Experience along the sideline.
Just get a little in there, Marvin, and get out.
Terry with a rainbow.
Have really hurt Dallas because Phoenix has been playing kind of a roaming zone against Dallas. Harris is going to be
shooting well. So you have both these guys, all these guys with experience in the game probably sooner.
Both clubs struggling here at the start. Nowitzki again to the rim. Shot clock down to 6. Stackhouse gives it up. Nowitzki for 3. Yes. Dirk Nowitzki hit 2 from downtown back in game 3. Marion open for 3. And he comes right.
Tonight that's not the case. They've gotten off to a slow start.
Whoa, Jop surprised with that pass, but able to recover. Here's Howard for the 3. And here come the Suns. Mavericks get back. Nash, beautiful move. Rejected by Jop. Savannah Jop back in the starting lineup, swiping that aside. Nowitzki for 3.
Shots, but Savannah Jop in there to block shots and defend the rim. Does a nice job there. Dirk already 2 threes in the game, Steve. You talked about him attacking the rim. He has responded here at the start. 8 points over the last minute and 55. Nowitzki.
Stop the careless fouls, guys.
Of your team, when do you get the focus and the feel? And he said, usually it's shoot around. And he said the other day in Phoenix, the tone for your whole team.
Absolutely, depending on the nature of your team, but this is one that responds better when they're quiet.
Bars.
Rather than flipping that ball at the basket, we saw 2 points.
Stopped to 13-3 Dallas run. 10 of the 13 points by Dirk Nowitzki, who has turned it right here at the start. Jop gets inside. Nowitzki with the rebound. Barbosa gambled, going for the steal. Now Nowitzki. Jop with the tip. And the foul.
Underneath the basket, and Stackhouse made a nice pass. So 5.
Game 5 of the Western Conference Final. Nash had the dribble cut off. Blocked from behind. Nowitzki to Stackhouse. He blew the layup. Jop kept it. Diao at the line, a second.
Miscues the entire game 4.
Stackhouse played by Barbosa. His pass broken up. And Barbosa on it. He was fouled. 9 shots. He had 4 from...
Weaker defensively. Barbosa had grown.
6-point lead. Nowitzki backing Marion. Nice spin, and he stuffed. And the foul.
And then rolls to the post. And again, look how close he's catching that basketball tonight. Rather than floating around on that perimeter, the powerful finish. The Suns, no shot blocking.
Steve Nash getting a rest as we come up on 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Stackhouse, yes.
Stackhouse not out there, so Diao and Nash, something they don't want to do. Neither guy on the floor right now. Let's see how they weather the storm.
Oh, Barbosa showing his speed. Clock set to 14, a minute and a half left in this first quarter. Terry coming off the pick. Here's Jones giving it up. Barbosa had a foot on the line. That was a 2-point attempt. Rebounded by Griffin. Here's Terry for 3. Jason Terry has that stroke back, and he's given Dallas a 14-point advantage. Thomas to the rim, and the...
Thomas, and when Diao's on the floor, they like to have Jop.
21, Mavericks. Stackhouse, yes. And the Mavericks have hit their last 5 shots. They lead by 13. Marion has a son. Shot clock down to 3. Nowitzki with the off-balance shot. Rebounded by Stackhouse, and he scores with 2 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Barbosa. Slow down. Can't get the shot off. Time has run out. And they're tied in this series, the Western Conference Final at 2 apiece. Diaw, kind of was a first-round pick of the Cavaliers. Oh, an air ball thrown up. House. Bell. It was a three-point attempt, rebounded by Diaw. And they can reset. Thomas wasting no time, fires the... Dallas is led by as many as 11. Here's Howard. Josh Howard has 7 points. Barbosa on the run. Blazing speed. Type style. In D'Antoni's words, as Terry goes off the mark. Kept alive though on a back tap. He said all that's next will be a half-court shot. As Howard. D'Antoni referring to the Jerry West shot back in the 70 final against the Knicks. There's Diaw.
Marv, he has 4 offensive rebounds already, giving the team a lot of extra possessions.
Nice pass from Nowitzki and Howard. Howard to the crossover. And Howard stops.
I remember him going down in game 1 early, not realizing how much he was going to be able to play. Played only 6 minutes of that game. The Suns went crossover dribble on the baseline. This guy's game has expanded.
Diaw played by Griffin. Ball knocked aside. Terry with Howard. Terry fouls for Terry. National jealousy of the Mavericks and Suns. Western Conference and the Pistons. Steve Nash franchise a win for the Pistons, and they return to the Palace for Game 7.
Suns win game 1, and it's like, well, but the emotional roller coaster.
That's why as a player,
No.
you can't. There's just too much negative stuff.
All
Too
right,
many
maybe
things
someone
to
read
think
it to you then.
about. I read the internet.
All right, here is Nash. Armstrong trying to draw the foul. Here's Nash. Yes, Nash. They leave Jump in the backcourt. Thomas for 3. Yes. Dallas advantage. Shot clock to 7. Stackhouse for 3. Start for Jerry Stackhouse. He has 9 points. Mavs 50. Suns 41. Thomas open for 3. Again.
Where's the basket? So just not enough bodies on the perimeter for Dallas.
Stackhouse squeezing his ways through. The tip. And then John with another bucket. He has 7 points. Marion.
Dirk has so much respect for him that he goes back to Germany every summer to work with him, not only on dribble.
He was played very well by the combination of Marion and Thomas. Here's Van Horn. Changed his mind on a 3. And then Diaw changed his mind. Nash. Here's Bell for 3.
Second chance point for Dallas. It's a 1-possession game.
Van Horn gets inside. Mavericks lead 56-51. The Suns have hit their last 6 shots. That is rejected by Nowitzki. Strong to the basket. There's Marion challenging Van Horn. Maybe fortunate that he did not get another technical getting ready.
They can walk in this locker room with a score.
1-9 run to bring Phoenix within a point. Nowitzki. He played well by Thomas and then able to get away.
We need to concentrate on attacking the basket and stop expecting the officials to make calls, guys.
All right, thank you, Cheryl. What a save by Devin Harris. Here's Josh Howard drawing.
Played a little over 6 minutes. They went with Stackhouse.
Ball was slapped away. Suns maintain possession. Nash fires for 3. Rebounded by Bell. Nice pass and Marion. There's Diaw going at Jump. And that was high in the 3rd. Nowitzki. Yes, right here on TNT. Bell delivers to Marion. Beautiful. Bell for 3. And here comes Terry. Terry off the spin.
they're going to make a big push here because they're getting anything they want right now. This is their pace, their style, but can they make one?
Well, they've missed 3 straight wide open threes. Here's number 4. Thomas finally knocked.
Game is tied at 64. First time this game has been tied since the early moments when it was 9 apiece. Special Sager on the run.
Well, how about already Devin Harris is on the bench now, so he's come. Johnson realizing how big this game is, has gotten him out.
Marion from Nash.
I like that,
Yeah.
Steve. You did well tonight.
Thank you. I worked long and hard on that.
Game tied at 66. And Thomas with the step. It counts in the...
What's that phrase you've used before? Betwixt and between.
This is the first lead for the Suns since the opening minutes when they're up 6-4. Stackhouse. Shot clock down to 6. Barbosa.
The Josh Howard's absence affecting this game right now because he's the guy normally would be scrambling and rotating defensively and stopping people.
Here's Thomas, fourth.
Energy and some toughness and make some plays for them.
Here's Thomas again, open for 3.
That's got to get that pace back. So got to go into DIRK, get to the free throw line, try to slow the Suns down.
8-0 run.
System, I guess he is.
Where he was playing for a new contract. Here's Harris. Yes, and the foul. Foul on Diao, that's number 4.
You cannot close out on him right now. You've got to make him a jump shooter. And you think that the fans don't realize that Avery Johnson, Devin Harris had not scored. Adrian Griffin.
Now Harris resets. Nowitzki. Yes. Griffin backing Barbosa. Nowitzki for 3. Yes. Dallas 80. Phoenix 77. 10 unanswered by the Mavericks. Barbosa, what a move, and gives it up. What up comes Nash. 4 on 2. Thomas. Diao.
Right now.
6-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock as this third quarter winds down. Stackhouse with Steve Nash getting a rest. So Barbosa and Bell now in the backcourt for the Suns. Shot clock at 1. Barbosa. Kerr. Craig Sager, Cheryl Miller working the sidelines. Howard shoots the 3. Suns the last 26 minutes. Nowitzki with room. Yes. He re-enters. Nash comes up with a steal. Here's Marion with Terry back. And that will count. The foul is called.
Moss will catch it. He'll make the touch.
Shot made the coaches look very smart getting it back on the floor.
Assist number 11 for Nash, who's led the NBA in assists the past 2 seasons. Here's Howard, got the step. Howard with the catch and shoot. And Marion able to get to it. Here's Barbosa flying down court, met by the at the line.
Rule stays in effect tonight. When he gets 20, they're what it's worth.
I mean, are you questioning it now? It's 23-0.
I don't believe in those things. I really don't. As Howard is pushed, I think it's an indication. Oh, a technical foul has just been called.
The other end, Adrian Griffin did the exact same stunts and tripped a couple of players.
Nowitzki now guarded by Thomas. Shot clock to 5. Nowitzki, yes.
And he's been to the line 12 times, so he's really shown that strength and aggressiveness that Dallas needs. Not a good shot, but everything's a good shot for Phoenix. Mike D'Antoni wants everybody to look for an opening all the time.
Nowitzki for 3. 37 points for Dirk Nowitzki. Nash for 3. 5-3. And much time remaining. Just over 7 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Nowitzki, and it's videotape sent with a
Things called the I can't imagine that would warrant any type of response from the league. That's just a
Terry trying to set things up for Nowitzki. Now Nowitzki off the dribble. Job switching off to Nash. Barbosa. And he is off the mark. Nowitzki gets to it. He's fouled, tripped up. 3 of the last 30 points for Dallas.
Well, he's shown why he can beat you in a lot of different ways, and he's willed his team.
Now using the clock. In no hurry. Got clock to 5. Nowitzki with a nice fake.
And they go to the line, they make free throws, and now you get your defense back. Phoenix does not want to.
Between the Pistons and the Heat, coverage starting from Phoenix Saturday night right here on TNT. Game 6 between the Mavericks and the Suns. Coverage starts at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Stackhouse, nice fake on 7-2 run for Dallas. Stackhouse.
Of the game, and you can get your best lineup back out onto the floor.
Now they have Marion and Tim Thomas, the smaller, quicker player.
Dallas up by 12. And as Nash makes his move, a foul and a technical late hit on Jason Terry. Upper leg,
inner leg, and Ken Maurer on the call for both of them.
16-4 to steal game 1.
Led the NBA 92% during this. Marion is playing with 5 fouls. Good hands by Nash. Recovered by Griffin. Shot clock to 3. Harris. The tip by Nowitzki.
We are all witnesses. I mean, this is one of the great performances in NBA playoff history.
And here's Howard. It counts. And the foul.
When they have been great, the Suns have had no answer, and when those two have struggled, the Suns have won both games.
As we mentioned, but Phoenix won that one as well. This would be the first time that Phoenix is on the losing end of an opponent's 40-point game.
Just under 2 to play in the 4th. Nowitzki for 3. Yes! Make it 50 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
It's been some kind of show.
Thomas had it slapped away by Nowitzki. Terry ahead of the field. The Dallas Mavericks will be 1 game away from making it to the NBA Finals at the final buzzer here tonight. Down to 20 seconds. Phoenix without a failed field goal the last 4 minutes. 10-0 run by the Mavericks. So Diaw shoots from downtown.
Well, maybe he'll feel a little better about his jump shot in Game 6, but far too little and way too late.
Kevin Harris dribbles it out. Standing ovation for the Mavericks as they take a 3-2 lead in this Western Conference Final Series.